360 in front of police? 360 in front of police. What's going on, everybody? Back for some more Assetto Corsa mods here today. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and this is for everybody that keeps commenting. I've made 3 tutorials already, but since some of you guys need me to chew the food and buy it and cook it and feed it to you, I'm going to teach you guys today how to put single player traffic in Assetto Corsa. I've deleted the CSP traffic tool app. All I have installed is the Tool World app. I'm gonna leave the link for the Tool World app in the description down below. Go download the Tool World app. It's the easiest and best traffic for Assetto Corsa. If you watch my channel, we gave you guys the Tool World app on a different video. But today, if I wanted to play a single player no HESI map with traffic, how would I go about it? So first things first, there's gonna be 3 things you need. But the reason most of y'all are getting confused is because 1, CSP updates, 2, the Tool World app updates, 3, content manager updates. So everything doesn't always look the same. There's more features, there's less features. We're in traffic over here right now in content manager, and if I select over here, it doesn't say traffic planner ready anymore because it'll be red down here by the go button if it's not traffic planner ready. It used to do that, it doesn't do that anymore. You guys can see what CSP version I'm on. 2.12 preview 1. So go update your CSP, find a map that you want to put single player traffic on. For us, that would be the Woolly Edge M1, and we don't have this track installed yet. So I have not downloaded the traffic plan, the track, or used the Tool World app on it. This also works with the object inspector. So the link below to the CSP traffic tool, you can install that the same way with the root folder. If you're in the Assetto Corsa play, you should have 7-zip. We're gonna right click, 7-zip, open archive. This is gonna bring up the map for us. To address some of the comments, there's no way to get more in depth than what I'm going to do in this video. So this is the map that we wanna use. We're gonna open it up. We see this is the map and all the files in it. We're gonna go find our Assetto Corsa root folder. You come here top to setting, content manager, general. Right here you'll click open. So once you open up your root folder, it's pretty simple. You're gonna want to go into content, and this is where all your content for the game is. Cars, tracks, drivers, everything is right here. So if we go into cars, this is my file for the cars, and if we go into tracks, this is where you want to put the track. So open back up 7-zip, take the Woolly Edge track and drag and drop it into your tracks root folder. Let it go, it'll copy and it'll pop up here. That's how you know you copied it into your root folder. So now that we have this track installed and the Tool World app installed, which you would just drag into content manager and install that. I have 1.7. That's the most recent one that I know, 1.7.2. So after you do that, it should install a bunch of cars, a bunch of different traffic packs, but if not, I'll leave the links below. It does work for any map with AI lines. So the map has to have AI lines. Most of the time it's gonna be a 3-lane highway map, but if we come down here to Woolly Edge, you can see that you'll put the traffic plan in the data folder, and it'll be services and traffic. This map already comes with the services and traffic file, so there'll be no traffic plan on Google for you to look up and find it. But most of you guys are probably using Assetto Revival Project, so if we open this up, where you'll want to put the traffic plan files is in the pit location that you want to start from. So what everybody uses, the main one everybody uses online is Tatsumi PA. You'll open this up and it's just like the last map. These skills are repetitive, like I say in all my videos. You'll open up the data and you can see in here we have traffic right here and services on top of it. Those are the 2 files that you need in the map for traffic. You drag and drop them into here. I want to 7-zip and open archive the traffic files wherever you download them from, and just open up the files until you get to the data folder. Open it up, and like I said, services, traffic, 2 files. That's all you need. You'll take these 2, and then you want to match up the paths to your Assetto Revival Project root folder where you have the track installed. So we're gonna see over here top right, it says Assetto Revival Project Beta, Tatsumi PA, data, and then we have the 2 folders. Over here, we're gonna see the Toko Revival Project Beta, Tatsumi PA, and then we're gonna open up the data folder, surfaces down here in the bottom. We'll highlight these two and drag them and drop them into this root folder. And that's all you need for traffic in single player. You need the map, you need the traffic plan, which is the services or the traffic.json file, and you need a map that has AI lines. This is not complicated. So you guys just saw me download a new map. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna find it. We'll pick it right here. We'll click OK. And I didn't install any traffic plan. You guys saw it in this video. Down here in the bottom right, it says go. I didn't need to, but because we have the most updated version of the two-row traffic mod, you guys can come over here, select traffic, and this will let you know if your map will work with traffic or not. So now that you can get into the game, we're gonna launch it and we'll show you guys how to configure the traffic once you get in the game. So you spawn in, you hit drive, and you can see my traffic is already running. The two-row app took care of everything, but if it's not running, you're either missing a track with AI lines, that's what you don't have, or those two files. When you get in here, you want to drag your mouse to the right, come up here to all apps, and then scroll down. You'll want to find traffic tool. And if you have the updated version, you'll also get a traffic score. But we've done this tutorial plenty of times. It's not that hard, people. This is the top comment I get is my traffic in single player doesn't work. And I really think some of you guys want me to do it for you. But when you open up the traffic tool, you'll be met here with all of this. And the only things you want to change is the traffic settings. None, light, normal, heavy, random. Pick one of these, see what your PC can handle. We already have it running through traffic mode and content manager. So that's gonna be like that regardless. But if you come in through a practice session, it works the same way and you can change everything through the two-row app. A big setting you wanna choose is disable AI stopping on crash. So any contact, anything like that, they won't stop. But this is a brand new map right here. Let me exit the two-row app. And you guys can see my traffic is running perfectly fine, bro. They're in the right lane, they're in the left lane. It just depends on how the map has it set up. So let me know if you guys have any questions in the comment section down below. This is me literally setting up a new map that we did not have installed. If you guys still don't understand how to get traffic online in the Assetto Corsa, you're gonna have to pay me at this point. We've made 2 or 3 tutorials about this. We even have police chasing us now. .360 in front of police? 360 in front of police. This is what happens when you have an actual drift car and HESI, you're not trying to slide a regular car. But I'll see you guys next video. This was a quick one. That method works for every single map. So you guys saw me do it live. You need the traffic plan, which is just those 2 files, a map with AI lines, and then either the CSP traffic tool. All right, bro. Be quiet. Leave me alone. So yeah, like I said, you need a map with AI lines, those 2 files, which will be considered the traffic plan, and you need the two-row app or the CSP traffic tool. I recommend the two-row app. It works way better. You get way more customization and they're constantly doing updates. The CSP traffic tool and the object inspector over here to the right. Let's scroll down and let's find our object inspector, which should be right here. Go to tools, and then if you're using the CSP traffic tool, you'll have traffic plan in here, traffic conditions, all of those, but we're not gonna touch that because you can't use both of them at the same time. Two-row comes with this cool score app and etc, etc. Please tell me this helped you and you guys got traffic working offline. It is not that hard. I've heard a lot of superstitions now. If you spawn in and all your cars are invisible, but you can see their headlights, so that means they're there. That either has something to do, I haven't had this problem personally, but that either has something to do with your motion blur in post-processing or your motion blur in CSP settings. Another tip would be your root folder for your cars is also where a lot of the traffic cars are gonna go. So with the two-row app, you can't pick which ones you want to use yet, But you guys can see I have all my traffic cards in here. I have a bunch of traffic packs, and these are all from online sessions. So you can just simply come into Content Manager, come up here to online, and let's say we search for a server, the server name, any server name, no HESI, TGA, push and P. We're gonna search for get skinny, and nothing's gonna pop up. You have to uncheck this missing question mark right here, and you'll see because we don't have this stuff installed, it didn't pop up. But all we want to do is go down, find a drift only SRP. Let's click try again, or down here click refresh, and you can install missing content. This will install the SRP map, or whichever map the server that you search for is using, a bunch of cars and a bunch of traffic cars. This is the easiest way to do it in 2025. If this install missing content button doesn't work right here, the server does not have it set up, so you have to go through their Discord to download everything. If you have any problems, if you need any help, ask nicely. This is the most commented thing I get on my channel, and for some reason it seems so complicated to most people. When I just downloaded a new map, all I have is the Two-Row app, and it worked right out the box. Update your CSP, update the Two-Row app, make sure it has AI lines. It should work seamlessly. The amount of comments I get that my tutorials don't help, and a lot of people say they do, that's why I pin all the comments, but the amount of comments I get under that says my tutorials don't help and traffic doesn't work, there is no way. I just did it in front of you guys. Leave a like.